Hi everyone, Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. In this video, I'm gonna be taking you to cooler and lunch pail locations, at least the ones I know. So if you do know any more that aren't in this video, definitely throw it in the comments. I'd like to make a complete list. But the point is, some of these are now carrying the bait, improved bait. I'm hoping to find maybe some of that rarer bait. But we're going to start out with a lunch pail right here that actually does have it in it. So this is improved bait, and where I'm at is one of the hot spots for actually finding lunch pails and coolers. I'm at Wavy Williards Water Park, which is, here is Vault 76. You're going to go north and then a little east, and here it is by the big old giant alligator. So what I'm going to do, so since I did want to get this one into the video, but I'm going to start at the actual fast travel point and walk in from there to show you where these lunch pails are. I actually counted 9 at this location. Now, also, I think, again, you might have improved finding bait if it's raining. It just happens to be raining here. So I'm hoping, yeah, that it will improve me trying to find these. And what's nice about a lunch pails and coolers and lunch pails is no one else can rate it and then there's nothing in it. You actually have to rate it before there is nothing in it. So what I'm doing, I'm walking by the gunslinger. So from the entrance, there it is. Sorry, I forgot to say. So we're going to go this way. You now see the Apple hot dog little concession stand. And off to the left is actually going to be our first one. So let's see, just razor grain in the cooler. So we're going to keep going. I think a player was already in here, so they kind of cleared out the scorch for me. So now we're heading to, I think, let's see, Wavy Waves is another pool section. There are quite a few in here, so let's see if I can find them all. So here is the cooler on this table. Let's see. There is one in here, right up here. It's another cooler. Now, here's a hint and a tip. If there's no bait in these, leave them untaken. Don't take anything out. That way, when you server hop and hit these locations again, you can just keep looking in them. If that's what you're trying to get is bait. And here is the lunchbox where I started. So that's what I'm going to try to do, is not take any more out. So as we look towards the showers, we're going to turn. It's right there. Showers. There's the one I got the improved bait from. And there's actually 2 over here, a cooler and a lunch pail. So I'm not taking anything out again, unless it's caps. And then from there, you're going to run over here. So I'm going to leave all that alone. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just in this one area. Remember the one that I did grab, so that's 7. There are 2 more. So there's, as you return to where, oh, there's one right there. These fortune tellers, there's my pail right here. Again, I'm just going to leave everything in there unless I want something out. And I believe the reset time is within 24 hours to 48 hours. I haven't quite calculated it yet. If anybody knows for sure, when you take something out of a container, how long before it will reset for you. Even if you server hop, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to leave all those in there. And I'm going to show you the last location, but this is over by the water slide. Let's see if there's a name. Slither Slide, and it's right on that table. There's one more at this location. I wanted to show you the cards I went ahead and slotted. I also put my luck as high as I could. I normally run it that high. But I just went ahead and slotted these cards. The Pharmacy, the Can Do, and the Cap Collector. I didn't actually find anything that would actually help with a bait. So we'll see. Yeah, it's maybe just the rain. All right, so we're back to this one. We already hit this one. So we're going to head now to Splish Splash, which from that one, and there's one more up here, I believe, and then we're done at Wavy Williards. Stag meat. So one more time, the tips. Server hopping will not replenish those, so best not to take anything out of the containers. Well, I am increasing the count of coolers, pails to 10 at Wavy Willards. Here is that one section. The cooler and the pail are side by side right by that wave pool. We'll just continue down a little further. Here is another launch pail. And so far what I'm discovering, I still can't tell if it improves if it's raining to find the improved bait, but I have been able to find it even when it's not raining. First I thought it had to be raining for you to find it, but it seems it's just very random. And one more time, this is Wavy Willards. There were 9 locations. Next one I'm going to take you to is Deathclaw Island. This one's easy to find. It has the giant fish, the little tree, and actually says Deathclaw Island. So from Vault 76, north, and then west, right by the County Tyler Fairgrounds and the Tyler County Workshop that was there. This one, there is an underground Deathclaw. So if you ever need a Deathclaw for seasons, here's one of the locations where they always spawn. I am going to try to just sneak over here without waking. You cannot not wake the Deathclaw, but I'm not going to take it out. So I'm actually heading for this little rowboat. You can see over here there are 2 canoes. So I think it's about here that you just walk up. There are 2 little spots. Oop, tried to jump and it failed. Okay, that is the nest. So it's right, oh, here it is. So it's actually closer to the rowboat. So the rowboat, we're just going to walk up. Here we go. Imitation. Again, I'm just going to leave it unless it's the bait or caps, but there's actually 2 at this location. Lunch pail and a cooler. Pepper if you're looking for it. All right. Next spot I'm going to go to is actually White Springs Resort inside. I'm going to, so I guess I can show you the map while I'm waiting. A bit better detail, if I have time. So here's Vault 76. You're going to go south until you see this giant lake, and then you just keep going east, and that was White Springs. I'll show you one more time when I land. Excuse me. And again, if you know of any other lunch pail or cooler locations, definitely let me know. So one more time, from that dry lake bed, you just keep going east. And here's White Springs North entrance, which we just did the White Springs Mall. So you're just going to run down this hallway. This is a great location if you need to pick locks. Let me just show you real quick. That's a skill 1. That's a 0. That's a skill 3. Inside is a safe. I went left first, and now I'm going to go right. This is where the pail is at. This is another unlockable door, and here is the pail. So you can see there's actually quite a bit of good stuff in these things. Lurweed is another possibility. I know in the lunch pails, but I'm not sure about the coolers. I think they're both a possibility for the item. All right, next we're gonna go to Watoga. There are two at this location. So we're gonna go to the station. Map reference. So Vault 76. Go all the way south till you see this red giant workshop. Then you're going to go east till you get into the reddish area. It's right above this West Virginia sign. And it is the train station here. Now, of course, there are bunches and bunches of coolers and lunch boxes. Again, I'd love to be able to do a video where I have a bunch of them and their locations, especially if you are looking for free bait. Of course, the common bait is perchable, but yeah, the improved and the other ones, which is slipping my mind right now, yeah, you have to earn them as a reward. I think you can also purchase it from the Atomic Shop. Let me look real quick. Oh, I did do a video on the fireworks weather station. I think it's a dud. You might want to go check out that video I did on the weather station fireworks before you, yeah, go purchase it. But let's see. Under account, or is it utility? Nope, looks like there's none there. Let's look under account. Maybe you can't purchase it from... Yeah, we're not going to waste a lot of time there. All right, so here is the Watoga train station. First place we're going to go is just inside. I believe it's right. Yep, here it is. Again, make sure if you got those cards on, you can find those canned dog foods if you really like gathering those up. And the next one is actually outside. See if I can remember where it's at. I'm getting some sun glare. There's a destroyed worker bot here. Oh, here it is. So you got baked. And what I'm going to do really quick, again, the sun is really glaring. Quickly look around here outside. I thought there was another one, either at this location or down at the other train, which that's what I'm going to do real quick is run down there and verify that it's there or not there. So again, we are just following the tracks, going to these next set of train cars in this video. Definitely throw me the location, including, something that's near it to help me find it. Nothing in this one. Here, I think that's it. And then the last place I'm going to look real quick is up there. And then let's drop down. I get in here. Who are these guys? Okay, these are friendlies, but an enemy group will be coming in. More, I'm going to take you to the next spot. I did find one really south. So if you're ever looking for the Lost through your seasons, we're going to go to the Slumber Mill Motel. Has that big giant guy there. One more time. Vault 76, go straight south till you get to the feet of this Vault Boy. Then you're just going to go east, and there is that location. I think there used to be more lost at this location, but I think there's at least 4 to 5 if you're trying to fulfill a score requirement on the seasons, or what used to be called the scoreboard. It's a game within a game. Right, I'm going to see if I can just sneak. We're heading for that red rocket roof. Red rocket roof. Do, 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 do. So there's one there, one right there, that's two. There is one on the roof. Let's see if I can just avoid. Yeah, there's the one on the roof. Let's see if I can get over here. And here is that cooler. There, might as well loot the other containers that are there. And that is it for this location that I know of. I am going to quickly see if I can peek inside there without getting caught. But there is a toolbox, first aid kit, stash box. I don't see a lunch pail or a cooler. Alright, we're going to move on. I can just tuck back here and fast travel. Next place I'm going to look for is, let's see if I can find the name of it. I did not write it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the live stream here and then pick it up once I can go look for this other location.
So I actually found some more at the same location, but instead of going off to the left, we're going to go off to the right, and there's a hotel there with a bunch of robots. The video recorded really bad, so I wanted to intro this section. So here we go.
There is always also a 50% chance that a Mylark hunter will be in the pool in the back, or a 50% chance for a Mylark king. I believe it's the main office. This is where the Mr. Gutsy is going to be, and also here is the two coolers. Now, for some reason, there was nothing in the second cooler, at least for me, when I came in. And the other cooler is actually going to be in the back. I don't know if there's ever been a king back here. I know the Mylark hunter is always going to be here. And here is that cooler. So 3 at this location. And I'll show you a funny that's in this pool. It's a little baby in a little inner tube floating in the pool. Also, I should also show you a hidden location that's at this location. You might not know about. Run back over. It's where those 2 coolers were. So again, look for that open sign. There'll be a Mr. Gutsy inside. And there, this hatch will be open, so you can walk down. And then over here, there'll be a bookcase that might be shut. You just walk up to it, hit open. And there's a hidden area down here. I'll let you explore. I'm just going to show you a little bit. You do have to open that door right there. And I believe the most, yeah, there's just maybe 2 cockroaches in there. The railroad track, Fort Atlas, or the observatory is there. You're going to run down that track. You'll see, I think that's where it's, yeah. Here is a cooler. And then, if you go back, where you're going down towards this structure right here with the car, you're going to head down to this cabin. Of course, I have cleared most of the scorch from this area. You're going to run through this cabin area, and then you're just going to follow this path to what I call a market area. And we're just heading to the very end of the market area. Here is another cooler. I'm at the fast travel point for the Tyler County Fairgrounds, not that far from FO76. Here again, Tyler County Fairgrounds. I've cleared out most of the scorch, so I'm just going to run towards this UFO playground item, towards this sign, and then to this kind of barn shed in the back. I only actually found one at this location, but it actually has the common bait. That was the first time I found the common. Been doing the improve quite a bit. I will point out though, it is not raining and there is no radstorm. Again, I don't know if that has anything to do with finding the bait, how great it is. I'd really like to be in a location where a radstorm is going on to see if maybe that is how you get the superb bait. That would be great. I'm now currently at Fisherman's Rest. It is a free fast travel point, and let's give you the map for reference. Here is Vault 76. Go all the way east until you hit the lake. Follow the river down. Just keep following it down. And about this part of the river is where the rest is. Here is the fast travel point. Just turn to the left. You'll find the first cooler. And then next, just run down this boardwalk. This is also where you start the fish quest if you haven't done so yet. And right here is the other, it's a Kim cooler.
Actually, you found a third one at this location. So from this one, you're just going to go off to the left. You can see the giant hermit crab is there. Going to this little tiny island with a tree. There is a bear trap there, so be careful. And here is the other cooler.
Alright, I've been continuing my exploration of Watoga area, and it's raining again, and I found more of the bait improved. So maybe, just maybe, I don't know, I'm collecting data. When it rains, you have a better chance. I don't know, but let me show you how to get here. Now this time I'm at the Watoga Estate, which is just northwest of the Watoga Station. So that's where we're going to go for the fast travel point. And then I'm going to take you up there. There is, I think, at least another cooler besides the one I got from. Now 1 second, because I got a little turned around. Okay, so from the fast travel point, you see this Happy Halloween. You're going to go and turn after you face that sign. You're going to turn to the left and come over to these stairs. I already cleared the robots. There will be a Mr. Handy there, another robot. You can technically go up that way, I believe. I'm going to take you around this way. Usually the way I go. There'll be another robot here that I already took out. And here is the one lunchbox cooler. That didn't have anything. I'm going to check over here real quick. There are like, steam and other things you can loot from. Just wanted to see if there was one right here and now. So okay, so from that cooler, still going this direction. You're just going to go to the left. And the one I got the improved bait from was here. Now it's going to be random. It's not going to be the same coolers or lunch pails. I actually had gotten one from either the cooler or the lunch pail from the Deathclaw Island. If you notice this time, I didn't get anything from the ones from Deathclaw Island. Again, there's a possibility when it rains, you have improved chances of grabbing the improved bait. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to collect the data. Now, if you notice, I just went straight through, got into this thing. There is a cooler and a lunch pail. Again, I'm not collecting everything out of them. If I server hop, the items inside will change and I'll have another chance at different things. I'm just grabbing the bait and caps if they have them. Let me run the other direction now. So here we have another one. Ooh, another bait improved, so I will grab that. So what I was trying to say is, yep, don't take things out of the containers unless it's something you really want. So when you server hop and you take everything out of the pail, there's not going to be anything there. But if you leave one or all the items, then there's a chance that it will reset and there'll be a different item in it when you do server hop. Otherwise, you do have to wait, I don't know, it's like over 24 hours, I believe. Then we have, grab this one right here, continue. Check the other side, I don't remember. I think there is, yeah, there's a possibility of Nuka-Cola. Same thing with the Nuka-Colas. Like this glass bottle, don't grab it. Just collect the one that's full. So if you server hop, this glass one could possibly change and become an actual Nuka-Cola. Grab this fuel, duffel bag. So it's basically the same thing with everything that you're looting that is some sort of container. There's a super mutant over here. Let me go grab them. Oh! I think I told everybody else I'm here, though. I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to end the video and continue looking for places and then just making these little pieces. This round was really good. I got 2 of the improved bait. I haven't seen the I keep forgetting the name of the advanced improved, or I don't know even what it's called, ultimate. Let me see if I have it on me. Is it under miscellaneous? I keep forgetting the name of it. Okay, so improved, that's not it. Maybe it's under B. Let's go to B first. Bait, common, improved, and I don't have any of the other. I think it was, one second, it was in the rewards. Seasons. Superb. Superb bait. I think there's just 3 levels right now. Superb bait. So I still haven't grabbed any of the superb from any of the looting. But again, I will point out it's been raining here as I've been looting these coolers and lunch pails. All right, bye.